Hey YouTube, here's my second part of my explanation of my Biocube 29-gallon oceanic and why I did the things that I did, and just kind of show you what's going on. Underneath my stand, here's my sump, and you can see it in the light. It's small enough where I can still fit my shelf in there, and you know, I still have some I use over here for a lot of supplements and stuff, but you know, I got everything nice on different power strips for different things. Like this whole power strip down here is my sump and the things that run in my sump. This power strip up here is what, you know, all my other pumps and things right there, except for my sump light, which I think I'm going to upgrade because I just haven't seen the growth in my Chaeto as I've wanted to, and I know it's kind of small. Back here is that's my light strip. All the lights are on one thing, except for the moonlight, which is up there. Now this refugium sump is it's actually 4 chambers. My first chamber, which I actually just ordered a new protein skimmer. There it is right there. A BC, it's a, I think, 530-gallon protein skimmer. I'm actually pretty excited about it. It was cheap, and anything can be doing better than what I believe mine's like a Cyclone, just your basic diffuser tube with a collection cup and a wood diffuser on the bottom. And I'm getting some skim. I don't think my water is really clean, and the bio load is not much right now with just the two fish, so that might not be why I'm not getting too much skim, but I figure I should be getting at least you know, half of that cup every couple days, and it's just not happening. So, and it could be because my water flow, it's in the first chamber. If you can see back there, I'm plumbed in from my let's just call it an overflow for all intents and purposes, drops down into this chamber, and that's where my protein skimmer is. In here is bio balls and carbon in this second chamber. It's kind of hard to see. There's some cords there and such, but and so it drops down into, actually, if you can kind of see, I wanted some upflow, so it went through my bio balls and my filter media, my carbon, in this chamber. So it drops down and it goes all the way down, and then there's about an inch gap at the bottom where it comes back up, where the water comes back up and fuels this second chamber. Then it falls down into there's actually 3 separate chambers, but they're not separate because I cut them out. I got my real deep sand bed, live rock, Chaeto, and I have just a small power head, which keeps everything circulating in this chamber. It's sitting on a Tupperware with holes drilled in it, just to make sure that there's, you know, circulation, and I didn't have any problems with, you know, sucking anything up. But yeah, so it runs through there, and then to my return pump. It's kind of similar to a bubble trap, not really. It's a little far, but I really have no micro bubbles in my tank, which is awesome, and I'm happy with that. That's actually my minimum level right here. I have no auto top off right now, just because I don't want to, you know, I haven't done it yet. And this return pump, it's just a basic Harbor Freight, you know, I think it's a 240-gallon fountain pump, but it was easy, and I had a gift card, and it was cheap, and I'm all about the, you know, not cheap quality, but, you know, a good price tag. If you can shop around, you can really find this. And these little pads right here, I just have them with plastic clips I just have them in there just so no Chaeto gets into the pump, and it actually does a good job just filtering out little junk that's in there. And then the vinyl tubing returns up to chamber 3. This whole sump is made out of acrylic, and I actually got at where I work. They were throwing them away. They were just like little bins almost that you put like little knickknacks in where you sell stuff, you know, toys or whatnot. And if you can kind of tell, your hand would go in there and they would lay the opposite direction. And there was four little chambers in a row, and I cut one off so it would fit in here. As you can see, it fits in, I mean, just perfectly. And siliconed all the joints. They're already glued together, but I wanted to make sure I didn't have any leaks or anything like that. So they're siliconed all together. I cut out a bunch of baffles, and you know, so I could have my my good flow where it was dropping down each level. And yeah, so it just kind of goes to show this entire thing. It cost me. I had the pump. I think I paid $3 for the Chaeto. You know, a couple bucks for the live rock, and I think the pump was $19.99, and I had a gift card for it, so that works. And just some little PVC pieces and such. So that's pretty easy. I put everything on a plastic bag just in case I had any leaks. This stuff, I know I've seen a lot of like what's his? I don't remember his YouTube name, but he sprayed his entire inside with one of the liquid rubber thing, and probably should have done that, but I was kind of too excited to do that, and I didn't take my time with it. So I just open up my doors and kind of fuel everything out. What I'd like to do is get a little fan in there and make sure water keeps circulating. And there's my light, just a little. It's actually just an under cabinet. I believe it's like 12 watts or something like that, under cabinet light. I wanted to have this shelf in there still, so I went with something that I can mount, but I might take this shelf out and put another light in there, or figure out something that I can, maybe like a JBJ, the Refugium Nano Glow or something like that. That's something that's small that I can still keep under here, and hopefully get a little more growth for my algae. And we'll see. I don't know. What else? What else we got? Let's see what supplements. Right now, I'm a big fan of Kent's. I'm doing liquid calcium on iodide. I just ordered some new supplies. I'm gonna go with the part A and B, the Nano buffer. It's a 2-part system, and that has right now the liquid it does the calcium in the buffer and helps with alkalinity, and the part A and B, it also has the potassium, strontium, magnesium, all the stuff that all these corals that I'm wanting to add are going to start using up pretty good. And so this probably won't be used too much longer. I'm going to continue to use the iodide, and I also ordered some marine snow. It's like the plankton, or a lot of dead plankton and stuff that I'm going to direct feed the corals with this. It's actually my other tank was set up for Aptasia. I had a lot of Aptasia, and this came with the thing where you just inject right into the Aptasia. But washed it out, and I'm using it for dosing. I'd like to set up an automatic doser, but we'll see how money permits. I think right now my water quality is so good, and if I can get a little more light on it, I might be able to do a little more stony corals. And although I'm not really a fan of the SPS, and I like some LPS, but I like a lot of the soft corals, because as you can see, you get that movement and that really look that it's alive, and you just don't get that with SPS very much. So Thanks for watching, and I'll look forward to hopefully getting some new stuff here very soon, and start stocking up my tank a little more. Thanks for watching.